Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is the Black Mountain Critic here. Once again, we are back. We are back. All right. Finished my live reaction slash initial thoughts to The Promised Neverland. A little bit ago, a little while ago. All right, had to take a little bit of a break, eat some food. You know what I mean? Just to make sure that I got my energy up. I'm probably gonna get a glass of water while I'm streaming at some point. So when that happens, just know that's why I'm getting up to go get some water. But that's not here nor there. All right, it's my hero time. It's my hero time. All right, I'm really looking forward to these chapters because this arc has been very, very, very good. It's been really, really, really good. All right, and I feel like I haven't been really been paying too much attention to like what's being said about this arc and that kind of stuff in terms of like people who've been like hating on it or whatever. But it's odd to me because I feel like um, this arc has been very very good so far. Like a lot of like reveals, connections, certain way, different connections, like a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna get in depth with that. I got to figure out where my guy Aniki is going to have that discussion. Also, my friends Kendra and Sophie, like with Sophia with the My Hero podcast. All right. Um, really, really looking forward to that. All right. Hey man, look, yo, yo, BDB, yeah, I ain't selling no switches. I ain't giving away no switches. All right. I don't got the money like that. All right. I'm just trying to survive. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to survive. Okay. Let's get into it. My hero time, y'all. My hero time. All right. Let's see. Do. 226. Let's do this. Let's set it up. All right. Let's do one. Yeah, let's do it this way. I like to read it by page instead of like the sort of spreads. Unless it's like clear that they're like the pages are connected, then I'll like read them page by page and then I'll go back to like the 2 page like spread in the viz and look at it that way. But mostly like page by page because turn like page turn like panels are like amazing. When it's done that way, it's just very very good. All right, chapter 226 is entitled Bloody Love. Okay. So last we left off, Toga was fighting against this like ridiculously like off the walls like reporter who had her own like issues, and Horikoshi did a great job with that chapter, sort of like just like going into like media and sort of what it means to be like a like a media figure in the sense of like like reporting, journalism, that sort of thing, and just kind of like thinking about it and using this writing to like work through his own thoughts on that. So that was very good. I like that chapter a lot. And of course Toga like got her time to shine. It was very cool. What I mean? I don't do the whole like, oh, Toga's old like waifu, and that stuff's like weird to me. Like it's odd. Like not like saying like, oh, you like a character, like you're like, oh, this character looks great or whatever, but it's like Toga's very young. It's like weird. It's just weird. It's weird. Weird. But that's how I feel about it. Um, all right. But Toga's still dope. Don't get me wrong. I still love Toga as a character. I think she's great. And just in the last chapter did a lot for her. All right. So let's get into it. All right. So this is the middle schooler in question who allegedly attacked a classmate with a knife is currently on the run. An investigation is underway. Diploma ceremony, 90th graduation ceremony. Okay. Saito is popular with the other children. Blink. So it's like her name is like put out. She was always smiling, a pretty social kid. I still can't wrap my head around this. I saw her. I saw her suck Saito's blood. She even stuck a straw in his wound. Wow. And I love like the like little like speech bubble with like the word suck in it. Like there's like I don't know, Certified is just very it's very well constructed. Like man, manga's great. Manga's great. That's all I'm gonna say about that. All right, let's move on. It was like she was in a trance, making this creepy, disgusting face. We take full responsibility and we only wish we could make up for it somehow. Despite our efforts, she turned out bad. That that demon child. Mama, Papa, little birdie, so cute. Oh boy. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Yo, look, that's like a very big sign, right? Like, when there's something off, right? When like when children, like children love animals, and maybe you'll have a child that'll be like, "Can we save this animal? This animal's dying," and like and the kid is clearly distraught, and it's like, what can we do? Can we save this animal? Be like, and they might not recognize the animal's dead. They might think it's sleeping or something like that. You know what I mean? There's this stuff like that. But then there's like, this animal is very cute. It looks like it's dead or dying, and like this is amazing. This is so cute. Like that. That's when you notice something's up. You know what I mean? Like you can't just be like, it was whatever. You know, like you gotta look into that ASAP. You gotta look into that ASAP. That's like a classic. That's like one of the like old school like classic signs of individuals who were dealing with like, you know, some sort of like off, like chemical imbalance. Something's off. Like something is like the empathy is very low. You know what I mean? Like it's not good. It's not a good look. All right. So you got to deal with that. You got to look into that. So, all right, let's move on. This is your normal. Fascinating. So, this is you without a mask. My intuition is still sharp as ever. As I thought, you're the manifestation of the darkness in this superpowered society. Your body is ravaged inside and out. How sad. A miserable girl who, with her meta ability suppressed, has driven herself to the brink of death. Do you know what's really to blame, Himiko Toga? Quirk counseling, where they attempt to hammer out any bumps in your understanding of the world and program you to fit neatly into society's little boxes. It's far from a perfect process, of course. The counseling ends up emphasizing the inherent differences between us all, and that's one bug they've yet to work out of the programming. You drink blood to transform. You were born with that meta ability, and you've always had a strong fascination with blood. So cute and pretty. Oof. Okay. But the true tragedy here came from a perfectly ordinary feeling. Admiration. Blood and admiration. Oh my goodness, she's sucking the blood out the bird. Woo boy. Blood and admiration. Those two elements combined into something that society was never going to accept. So you pushed it all down, suppressed yourself, and created a mask. Stop that. What do you think you're doing? And stop making that creepy smile. You look like some sort of deviant. Wow. Why can't you just be normal? Act like a normal little girl. Shut up. Shh. Try to stab her. Whoa. Detonarat's patented chain ring. Curious flattener. Oh, that's cool. Boom. Wow. Keep in mind what you consider normal isn't at odds with the Liberation Army's goals. In fact, you're living proof that our cause is righteous. You'll make the ideal sacrifice. Let's turn your death into a tragedy for the ages, shall we? So there's some titles. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit because there's the price of suppression, a string of bloody murders. Warped society produces tragic youngster. Strong argument against, let's say, current policies. Okay. Small headline says, "Who really killed these victims?" Okay. Let's see where this is going. Back out. As a martyr, your tale will be a modern day parable for the ages. Oh man, this is wild. If I'm getting the details wrong, please tell me. I would love to hear it directly from you. Otherwise, this interview can't be completed. No. Now Toga's running off. There's no escape, I'm afraid. You people came to us, remember? Ooh, Toga is. Ooh, she going through it. Stupid woman. I'm not miserable at all. When I'm happy, I smile. And just like how everyone else kisses the people they love, when I love someone, I suck their blood. No, I'm not miserable. Not me. A transformation? Of course. From blood you had saved. Oh my, I'm on the verge of tears over here. This report is wild. Like, this is some wild stuff. But I know that you can only transform on the outside. It's all you can do to put on a pretty face for your final moments. How pitiable. I only had a little bit of blood from back then. From her. From Ochiko, the girl Izuku trusts so much. He really does trust you. Yeah, so this is the flashback panel. This is the flashback panel. Must be nice. I want to get closer to the ones I love too. Oh boy. Care to give me a final statement? I like the way Horikoshi has drawn this reporter is very it's just so on point. It's it kind of reminds me of if y'all ever watched or read Fairy Tail. And I'm just talking about this because this is the thing from it's what I remember from. But Juvia, she was she had one of the wizards had affected her, and she became this rocker version of herself, and it was weird and it was totally out of character. It was odd. It was this weird dissonance that was happening with her, and it's very similar here. She's this reporter has this very kind of punk sort of weird rock sort of aesthetic with her, and it's off. And reporters are generally not like that at all. They're very prim and proper, and they have distinct they have distinct speech patterns that they use whenever they're reporting. There's work that's been done on that, and it's just so interesting to see that when she does that, and when she that juxtaposition of her sort of prim and proper language, reporter language, and the way that she looks and the way that she's acting and her mannerisms, all that I just like it. I think it's just very good. It skis me a little bit, I want to be just like you. No. Oh man. Boom. Whoa, what just happened? Huh? Whoa. Okay, well, let me see. What just happened? What just happened? What? Yo. Yo. Yo, that's dope. Oh. Toga. Yo. That's amazing. I love that. I love that so much. That's so cool. Are you kidding me right now? What? Miss Curious. Yo, and she's just floating away. Day after day, the police and heroes came after me. So without ever even trying, I became sensitive to how other people behave. And I learned that the world treats high school girls just a little bit kinder. So I don't get caught. Don't get caught. And she's moving through them. Yo, speed. Let's in them, yo. And they all floating away. I'm using Ochiko's quirk. Son. That's awesome. All right, and it's wearing off. But how? Her quirk profile clearly stated that the transformation is only external, unless she just powered up her ability. Fear of death allowed her to grow. Nuh-uh. I just want to love, live, and die my way, my normal way. I saw Ochiko's quirk in action. I know how to use it. I want to be even more like the people I love. Yo. And then let her drop. What a lovely quote for this killer story. Bam. I'm okay. Before I applaud, let me like finish the chapter. Yo, I'm beat up, really, really hurt. Just like Izuku. It's better not to kill, leave him for that big old lug, but I have no choice, right? Because whatever we hate has got to be destroyed. Isn't that right, Tomoda? Let's go, son. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Yo. Yo. That was really, really good. Man. Wow. Wow. This chapter was really good, man. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going because this is. Oh my goodness. All right, let's move on, man. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Toga, man. Toga putting in the work. And she let her drop like. Oh man, that was brutal. That was brutal. She was like, I want to be like you, Midori. I want to be like you, Deku, but and that's what was great, right? It's like it's little stuff like that. It's like at once I have this admiration of Deku, and Deku wouldn't do this particular thing, so I'm trying to do that. But then I got my leader, Tomoda, who is like who was like diametrically like opposed to Deku, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna roll with him, and then bam, dead. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Whew. All right. Chapter 227 is entitled Sleepy. How old is Toga, like, what is she, like 19 or something like that? I can't remember. I think I want to say she's 19. So I get it. It's just I don't know. For me, it's like a little weird. It's like 19's like, but I don't know. I mean, I guess like there are a lot of people who are probably closer in age to her than I am who are like reading this stuff. So I like in that way, like I get it. Like I'm not gonna be like, if I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But again, like generally, I get like the love for Toga. That I get. I get that. That was dope. That was dope. Just flat out phenomenal. So that was 226 is a phenomenal chapter. All right, let's move on. Chapter 227 is entitled Sleepy. Okay, so she's like hiding. She's like, man, I gotta rest up. Like I'm done for right now. Out of strength. Arms won't move. I've lost lots of blood. Colors are fading. Yeah, this is the same sensation. Again, I feel closer to them. In Himiko Toga's world, there's no such thing as other people. So they labeled her a deviant, a villain. Whose fault is it really that she turned out this way? Isn't it odd how society insists on conforming to the old ways of thinking while eliminating anyone who doesn't fit the mold? Especially since we as a species have moved beyond the very notion of normal. Curious hoped to communicate that messages to the masses via Toga. It's a fundamental truth. Curious should never have been on the front line. She was a valuable resource. Not just Curious, each and every warrior dives into battle with hopes for the future. Life is so very precious. And he's crying. That's interesting. Wasn't expecting that from Destro. But interesting. It's good to think of. It's a good thing to think about. Keep in mind. This guy's still getting beat up. Well, too bad we can't use Curious's footage, since Toga herself isn't exactly a good fit for the tragic lead of the narrative we're pushing. Footage? Huh? Is something confusing you? Is this even a question you want answered? What's keeping you from asking properly? Like, what do you mean by footage? Do you have too much pride? If someone says one, do you go one like a parrot? Can you think critically? Use your imagination? Are your neurons taking a vacation? You need us to spell everything out and tell you that 2 + 2 is 4? Why should we? Surveillance cams throughout the city are recording this battle. Picture it. In the absence of heroes, these desperate townfolk are defending their homes from wicked villains. We'll find plenty of use for that footage. After all, after all that, you told me anyway. Yo, this dude likes to talk. I mean, this whole the MLA, like they all like to talk. All right. Do you really think things will change? You people are insane. No, I'm afraid it's everyone else who has gone mad. As I suspected, you certainly lack imagination. Without conviction, hearts and minds will not be moved. This is true. How much longer until wakey wakey time? 1 hour, 20 minutes. For real? Even though we knock them down, they just keep on coming. You haven't taken a single one out yet. Where'd Toga run off to? Attention all. I have tragic news to report. An election campaign van? Huh? Miss Curious has fallen in battle. She gave her life to the liberation cause. Ah, how awful. Any word from the Grand Commander about this? Do not let her sacrifice be in vain, he said. Ah, I see. Hanabata is playing the role of preacher gathering his flock. This isn't an army. It's more like a religious sect. I told you there's money in religion. And they're all coming at him. Oh my goodness. Shigaraki! Sleepy. And when I get sleepy, stuff that's not moving comes to life. I start hearing things that aren't there. It's like my whole body's glitching. I know this feeling well. All this unnecessary input. It's total sensory overload. What now? Check this out. Another flashback, I guess. It's a secret. So, this is Grandma. What's this about again? She was a hero, I guess. This memory isn't in my head. All I can recall is the feeling. Why'd you want to show me this, Hannah? Or Hana? When I recall this, Dad said all that stuff, but don't worry, I'm on your side, Tenko. I feel a weight coming off my chest. But why? What is it? Show me the whole flashback and not just bits and pieces. Damn, why's it gotta be like a busted recording? Wow, okay, this is interesting. It makes me so awesomely sick to my stomach. He's moving. Whoa. He's fast. Phew. Man, he went through and dusted all of them. Oh my goodness. Massacre, man. And I think this is one of those panels that when you look at it initially, some you might miss how much effort has been put into a panel like this. It kind of reminded me of if you know Grant on Twitter, who's been reading One Piece and he's been going through it, and he commented on how much work it must have taken Oda to and his assistants, right, to draw even kid's arm when he puts his arm together with his magnetism ability, and it's stuff like that. When you think about it, you're like, man, and this is a panel that must have taken so much work. It's a really, really good panel. Boom, dusted him. Am I seeing things just now? His decay effect spread to people he wasn't even touching, man. You know what I mean? They're growing. Shigaraki, you If our dear leader is racking up bodies, then I'm going all in too. Hanging back and taking the pacifist route was never my style. Boom. He's about to go in too. Dabi's about to go in too. Is he going to evolve as well? Boom, boom. Ice, huh? Oh, come on. See, this is the type of stuff when we see that we're like, it's like, how do you get to this point within My Hero and have like no idea that Dabi and Todoroki are related in some way, right? It doesn't even have to be that they're brothers or you know what I mean, or anything like that. It's just like, how do you not see that at all? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. If you're at this point and you don't see that, I'm worried. I'm worried about you. But come on, son. You know what I mean? Like, oh, come on. You know? All right. Ice, huh? All right. Let's move on. So far, so good. So far, this arc has been fire. All right? Fire. Raging fire. All right? Let's move on. Wow. Okay. 228. Yo. Another panel. That's dope. So chapter 228 is entitled Wounded Soul. And I love how this is like something where it's like, could Todoroki do this? Could he create like ice, like, you know, fists and different types of weapons and that kind of thing with his ice? You know what I mean? Like that's interesting for me to think about. Ice. Sure then. Clearly a bruiser. Yet I barely noticed them in time. I gotta warn you, I think I've gotten stronger, which means I can tell you're tough too. Huh. Dabi, those blue flames make you the league's only wide-range attacker. But why don't you unleash your fire straight away? It's almost like you're waiting for something. Or do you have an issue with your meta abilities? Wouldn't you like to know? Fine. Consider this a freebie, just for you. One thing that's interesting to note, and it's something I believe Aniki, he mentioned in one of his videos, that, right, like the difference between like one group talking about meta abilities and that sort of, you know, relating to their own ideological, you know, perspectives and that sort of thing. And then like, you know, the general like population calling like abilities like quirks, right? And when Miss Curious is like, I think she's like aware that like she's lost control of like the whole situation. She calls Toga's ability a quirk, right? She doesn't call it a meta ability. And this is the sort of thing where like that sort of thing only happens when I think like you're trying to comment on like how deep does like ideology run? How deep does like ways of thinking about particular things run, right? Like your belief like systems, that sort of thing. And like when she was like, ugh, she's like quirk, like, you know what I mean? It's like that's the sort of thing. Like those are things that are telling. They're very telling, right? When things hit the fan, how like who are you? Like who are you? Like what do you truly believe in? That sort of stuff. And I think that's always great to see, like the little things like that. All right. Wouldn't you like to know? Fine. Consider this a freebie just for you. Ice melts. Oh, that was cool. And then he like went up with his ice. Is that so? Well, that could be a problem. Boom. Moving is moving. Wow, this person can move. Ice cubes. Oh, hey, Mina. Yo, this person can move ice? Since you seem to be unaware, I manipulate ice. All ice. That's so wild. And oh man, I gotta keep reading the chapters though. Like it's I'll talk about like why I think this it's little things that Horikoshi is very good at this point in the story. I've been perfecting this meta ability for a long time, longer than most heroes. So no school for me. The Grand Commander helped make me stronger. Sounds like you've led quite a life. Kind of sad. You'd best not think your little campfire can melt my ice. Yo, this is beautiful. The art, man. It's like, again, panels like these. They don't take up the whole page necessarily, or they don't take up a double page, but they're really just wow, fire. Wow. Boom. And there's the turn. There's the turn. There's the page turn panel. Amazing. Whoosh. Whoa. Dobby, a little moderation, please. We've all been scattered. Let me think. Dobby is over there. Shigaraki and Spinner were together, and Toga ran off just now to who knows where. What about Twice? He was just here. No way. It's true. When you disappeared, I was freaking out. Cool as a cucumber. Okay, so we see the split, like the shift in like the split in personalities and thought processes. Very interesting. Oh, what happened? Little Toga, not happening, not happening. It's happening. Your skin's cold as ice. Crap, you're burning up. Shut up. Why should I? She's covered in blood. Are you breathing, Toga? Yes. You're not. You're not. And your face is all beaten up. Is that the enemy's blood? It's your blood. Let's clean you up, okay? Remember this thing? Bet you forgot. The hanky you gave me. Give it up. The girl's dead. Oh my goodness, this is wild. No, no, no. You gotta live. You gave the whole league. You gave me a place to belong. A washed up outcast like me. You were the only one who made me feel needed. Ugh, I'll rip those zealots limb from this. Yo, and they found him. Twice is with Toga at Mr. Ikeda's storage shed. Toga still lives, but for Curious's sake, she must die. Yo, look at all these people man, the imagery is dope. Jin Baba Igawara, aka Twice. Baba, okay, that's cute. I like that. Meta ability double. In a sense, the exact opposite of Toga. A man who cloned himself and nearly died doing so. Wow. A man who lost sight of what makes him an individual. Are we for real right now? Living as you were meant to live and liberating your meta ability gave you nothing but a wounded soul. Horikoshi has been in his bag this arc. In his bag, son. Yo. Wow. What? And they're all coming after him, like all his copies coming after him. That's wild. Tomoyasu Chikazoku. MLA code name Skeptic. Meta ability Anthropomorph. Anthropomorph. He can transform fridges, desks, and other human-sized objects into puppets he controls. Wow. With your meta ability, we can revive Redestro, and we can revive blah. With your meta ability, we can revive Redestro. Should the unthinkable happen, Destro's death was tragic, but we won't see history repeat itself. Can you even comprehend, Twice, how to best use what you have? Why can't you see your own value? We're drafting you into the Liberation Army. Whoa, this is so wild. And the mask comes off. Oh my goodness. Yo, that chapter was fire as well. Man, heat, man. Nothing but heat, yo. Nothing but heat. Nothing but heat, y'all. All right, moving on to 229, the last chapter. Okay. There's been heat, y'all. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Um wow. Oh, all right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Keep it going, y'all. Let's keep it going. Let's see. 229. 229 is entitled. I'm not sure yet because I haven't turned the page. But twice his mask has gone off, so you know everything's about to like be like wild. Knock it off. Boom. Whoa. And they're all coming after Toga. Oh my goodness. Stop it. Why are your hands so cold? Damn it. Who are you guys anyway? Me? You look like me, but who are you really? Good. Grab her head. C. Hold her body in place. E. You attend to twice. I'm just gonna say twice because they keep saying calling him by his name, and I have a hard time pronouncing his name. I know it's Bubagaro Garawa Garawa Bubai Garawa. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop butchering it. I'm sorry. I apologize. Twice. We mustn't interrupt him now. Not when he's using his meta ability to puppeteer to puppeteer. Unless you want another nagging lecture. If you must know, he's handling Twice and Toga with the puppets he's created. This allows our warriors to momentarily hold back and stay out of danger. The puppets he's controlling all look like Twice. With his proprietary comms network and micro transceivers from Detnerat, he can manipulate his puppets with deadly precision. Your client data gave us information on Twice's psychological scars. Are you feeling frustrated, broker, knowing that Toga will die and Twice will be ours? Toga too? Twice. That'll hit him twice as hard. Ha! Got a little puns. Need my mask. Or else. Get off me! Toga! Toga! That's me. I'm killing her. She gave me a hanky to cover me up, and I'm killing her, and I'm a killer? It's me. It's me? Huh? It's really me? Wait, so am I really me? Am I the real one or not? Huh? Splitting apart. Am I not me? Who am I? I am. I've got no one. Nope, no family. Something about my eyes always rubbed people the wrong way. It scared them. That's so? Sorry to hear it. Because you broke the arm of the young man. You ran down with your motorcycle. It all started going downhill when I was 16. He ran into the road without any warning. I was obeying the speed limit, sir. Sure, but in a case like this, you're still to blame as well. You're probably gonna have a record after this, but don't lose hope, kid. You slipped up, but you still have a chance to bounce back. Bounce back? That officer couldn't have known. Me neither. Just how far a person can fall from one little stumble. Jin, that guy you ran over, works for one of our top clients. I just got a call from them, and they're mad as hell. They said that young punk of yours did this. They're thinking about canceling all their contracts with us now. I guess you don't care much about a job that puts a roof over your head and a shirt on your back. Get the hell out of here. You're bad luck. My folks died when I was in middle school. Oof. They were killed in some villain attack. With no other relatives, I was alone. Just me. By myself. And in modern society, when you're someone without roots, well, not a lot of people can relate to that. I just wanted someone to talk to. Hey, did I go wrong somewhere? Maybe. If I did, it would have been being born without an ounce of luck. All I wanted was someone I could trust and who trusts me in return. And then he uses his ability. I had a blast. When a person's life starts spiraling, what's the one thing they want? Comfort. Am I wrong? Going after that single-mindedly led to one mistake after another. It wasn't until I hit rock bottom that I realized my biggest mistake of all. I couldn't even trust myself. If I'm hearing you right, you witnessed your other selves killing each other and it drove your little baddie? And what's with the bag? Breathing troubles? Gotta cover up or else I'll split apart. I'm not gonna split. Nope, not at all. Wow. And that's when the splits begins. Fair enough. The doubles I make, they vanish after taking enough damage. For a grown man, breaking a bone would do the trick. So you get why I'm on edge, right? No worries or cares for me. This crime you and your doubles went on, it's put you on the most wanted list nationwide. Heck, you could probably bring down this country with your quirk if you used it right. It's a terrible thing to see a man like you fall so far. What's a guy with nothing left supposed to do? Find someone who'll trust you. Who? Friends, allies. There's a certain gang that's been making some noise lately. I'm sure they could use a man like you. Don't worry, there are plenty of others like you. More than you think. I am... Toga! Fighting back, I was sure he'd either flee or cower in place. We didn't anticipate such a unity between them. G, beat him. Now they're coming after him. Ouch. Ow. Grab his arm. Break it. Whoa. Now his legs. It doesn't have to be this way. Just come quietly. God, that hurts. Oh, great. Now Toga's coming too. Come on, put your backs into it. It hurts. It hurts, but I'm still here. I've been walking on eggshells, trying to avoid major injuries, even while fighting Higatomakia. It's because I was so scared of vanishing for so long, this whole time, making mistake after mistake after mistake. It would have been simple enough to try offing myself to know once and for all, but no, I just kept running and stumbling and falling until I fell right in with them, with her. Toga, I'm gonna save you. Move aside, you fakes. Boom. I won't watch a friend die. My quirk is double. You're gonna learn how terrifying it really is. Liberation Army. Son. I'll tell you this. I'm not gonna cry, but like inside, I'm like bawling. I'm like tears are like it's so good. The heat, man, the heat. All right, Horikoshi been in his bag, Okay, all right, he been in his bag. This boy, all right, Toga, Shigaraki, Twice, Dabi. I want to see if they have any more of it. That was okay. It was all right. But his like stuff will come, I think, a bit here, but his is like a bigger sort of like narrative. You know what I mean? So like he's related to a bigger sort of narrative. So it's gonna take a while before we really get to that like sort of catharsis that we're sort of looking for in relation to it. But man, yeah, that is a Joker line from a Killing Joke, right? Yeah. I'll take one bad day, y'all. One bad day. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, man. Honestly, I think he's been writing. I think he's been writing his butt off since the overhaul stuff. If I had to like pick a point where I was like, yo, he's been in his bag. Maybe even a little bit before that. But I would say like the beginning of like the Yakuza stuff and all of that. That's when to me he was like boom, 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 boom. Like when he got to that and all the stuff with like Sun Eater and Mirio and ever since then, like, and I've said this multiple times, like he went to like him and Tagashi got together, and they had like a one-on-one, like a heart-to-heart. They went to a bar, they had some drinks. Tagashi was like, yo, he gave some advice. and he just and look, I'm not like I wouldn't say that the writing has been like bad since the beginning. Like I don't think it was bad at all, but I think like there is a difference to me in the level of writing from like that point and before that. Like it's like man, he like when you got to that arc with all the overall stuff and like it just like really after the All Might stuff, after like All Might like right like beat All For One and like after that like whew, but like in the middle of that overhaul arc, the meat like when with Sun Eater and Kirishima and like Kirishima and media like it was like boom 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 boom. He's been in his bag, man. Been in his bag. This is so good. All right, like I'm balling out. Like honestly, if I was reading this chapter and I was like by myself on the couch, I would have started crying for it. I'd have been like just tears of joy, man. Tears of joy. He's like, I'm me, and he's like, I'm gonna use my ability now. I got this. I'm gonna save my friend. And this is like, of course, this is shonen. It is a shonen, so friendship, all right, perseverance. Okay, these are things that we're always going to see. All right, struggle, working through the struggle. Like these are things we're gonna see in shonen. It's the presentation of it. It's a what's the word I'm looking for? Man, it's like on the tip of my tongue. Execution, right? It's a presentation, the execution of these stories, all these storylines, of these narratives. How do you do that? And if you can do it, if you can blow it out. Like Horikoshi's in his bag. That's all I gotta say, y'all. He's in his bag. It's in his bag. Okay, so good. The villains, man. The villains. They've been getting the Horikoshi goat treatment. It's been very, very good. It's been very good. I feel like Horikoshi's like gotten over like the being maybe like being I feel like he wasn't feeling well or whatever. He was dealing with some health stuff, or he's tired, whatever. But man, you know what I mean? Like the way in which like right when a writer can make you root for a villain, right? They're villains. They call themselves villains. There is no they villains are really and like no, like they call themselves villains. That's what we call them. You know what I mean? The next popularity poll, Toga's gonna be like top 5, no doubt, without a doubt. I think Toga's gonna be definitely top 5. Unless if she wasn't already. This is these villains, man. These villains. I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for these villains. You know what I mean? And we haven't like you know what I mean? This is what you're supposed to do when you have these characters. You take the time with them. You develop them. You give them space. You give them narrative space. It's important. Like narrative space is so important. And usually, like when I was in school and like I was reading like narrative theory and that sort of thing, and thinking about it in terms of literature, and sometimes it'd be a little like, and I felt like sometimes the theory and the writing on that would be a little gimmicky, and scholars are trying to just kind of like get their name out there and say something that they felt like was kind of like unique or quirky, quirky in a sense, right? No pun intended there. And I think one thing that I can't remember who it was, but like it's like that sort of thing, right? Narrative space is very key. How much space a character is given within said stories. When you give them the space and you work with that and you allow them to do things and to commit, right, and to act, right, and to have consequences from those actions, and you give them enough space to have that play out, it makes the entire story so much better. You know what I mean? It makes it so much better. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And what I love is this isn't just, well, we're fighting the Meta Liberation Army and we got to beat them and we got to do all this stuff. It's one, they're trying to survive, but two, this is not only a result of the work that they've put in to beat Gigantomachia, but now it's here is this work, and now we're dealing with this other enemy, and we have to grow, right? We have to grow, we have to develop. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to beat Gigantomachia. We've only got like an hour and a half left, and then we got to figure some stuff out. You know what I mean? So hour, like 20 minutes or something like that, right? So we got to figure this out. It's so good, man. This is so good. So good. So good. So good. Ah, awesome. Awesome. All right. This is what I come for. This is what I come for when I'm reading my shonen. All right. I come for this. Okay. So good. No, yeah. And that's the thing. Like, to me, like, there are characters that I feel like are just, like, some people give them this depth that they don't really have. It's like when characters are like fake deep. You know what I mean? There are a lot of fake deep characters. Like, there were like I would say there were a decent number of fake deep characters in Hunter x Hunter. All right. And this is not to say that Hunter x Hunter is like whack by any means. I adore Hunter x Hunter. But there are some, all right, there are some fake deep characters in Hunter x Hunter, okay? Some of them troop characters, fake deep. Right? And it's not and you can say like, hey, it's not about the characters themselves, but it's about them as a collective and what that represents, blah, blah, blah. But if you're talking about, Phaeton is an amazingly deep character, I'm like, no, he's not. He's cool. He's cool to look at. He's got a cool ability, but he's not deep. Franklin's not deep. We barely know anything about Franklin. He's not deep. He ain't that deep. All right. You know what I mean? So it's stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like Shalnark, he dead. There's a reason why there's a reason why he's gone. There's a reason why he went bye-bye. Kototopi, there's a reason why they went bye-bye, because they don't particularly matter in the grand scheme of things. Togashi could kill him, and we'd be like, all right, that was intense, but let's keep it moving. Right? Because I think, at least for me, I don't particularly care about like them. I care more about like, oh, the Phantom Troop's about to get eliminated by Ahsoka. Like, it's about to be a wrap. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about, oh, well, we just lost such an important person to. All right. So some people give him like this, oh, but Phaeton represents it. No, he doesn't. Franklin represents it. No, he doesn't. Stop. Enough. This is what I come to for my shonen. I come to this. I come for like this just dope stuff. All right. When it comes to Twice, Toga, Shigaraki, like, come on, son. It's so good. And shout out to everybody that's been following my hero. All right. Orphe, shout out to you. Here's my reaction. Okay. Shout out to Orphe, because he says, yo, if you don't react, here you go, man. All right, it's hype. This is just hype, man. And again, it's like, this is like something that I think, like, when Oda's in his bag, Oda is like on point when it comes to this. The little narratives that are sort of going on, and then the larger narratives that are like, right, that those tiny narratives are connected to. Man, I'm waiting for Mr. Compress, Spinner. I need more Spinner, because Spinner is like, he's kind of goofy to me. He's a little goofy. He looks like something out of like a Disney film, and like a Disney film gone wrong, kind of. You know what I mean? So I'm looking out for Spinner. I need to see more Spinner. Mr. Compress is dope. I love his ability. But I want to see more. If we can get that, if Horikoshi says, I'm gonna stay right here, and I'm gonna develop all these characters, I'm gonna give you that, and then I'm gonna move. You know what I mean? Facts, Shotty. Looking straight out of Ninja Turtles. You know what I mean? So, Luna, facts, yo. The gold, man, these gold narratives. This is what I look for. Okay? This is what I look for. All right, this video is going to be like an hour plus like long, but like, come on. All right, again, when you're writing like these kind of stories, like, to me, shonen, like when you're writing shonen, like, you got to give it the times, man. People ain't just going to be like, oh, well, we don't really care about the characters, but at least the larger story is moving forward. I'm like, nah, I need to see, so like, take some time with these characters, take some time with these battles, let these battles do the work that they can do, and like, when that happens, it's, and that's the best thing. When as a shonen mangaka, you can move away from your protagonist or protagonists, right? And these are the protagonists in shonen, right? There's never just like one, but for the most part. But like when you can move away from your protagonist and do some stuff with your with your antagonist, or right, then it's just or even like just like side characters or whatever, or like or supporting cast or whatever, like, and you can do that for a minute, and I'm like, I don't miss Deku right now. I don't miss Deku. I don't miss Ochako. I don't miss none of them. I'm chilling because I'm getting dope content. I'm getting dope stories. I'm getting dope development. It's so good, man. So good. The character, like, so good, so good. I'm enjoying this, man. I'm enjoying this. Telling you, all right, telling you. A lot of these manga, man, they getting it. They starting to realize they're like, we gotta step it up. We gotta step it up. We can't just be out here writing, fairy tale like narratives where old men coming back to life for no reason. We can't be writing that stuff. We can't be writing that stuff. All right, never us. So this is what Horikoshi is doing right now. He's in his bag. All right. I think a lot of the mangaka in Weekly Shonen Jump have really been in their bag recently. They've just been going in. And it's great to see. All right. Yeah, we don't like. Yeah, we don't really need no isekai, but like, I'll say this: like, I don't think isekai generally is bad, but like, there's some awful isekai. But all right, but this stuff is love it. All right. I need to also set up a My Hero conversation. I'm gonna have one. I gotta figure out when that's gonna be. I gotta talk with Aniki about that, and because there's something I wanted to set up on Saturday, and I have to talk with two other people about my like manga discussion that I'm gonna have on Saturday. But I know Aniki wants to have this discussion on Sunday, so I'm gonna talk to him, see what's going on with that, see if we can set it up, and it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be live. Okay, so. Thank all y'all for coming through. Shadi, Family Guy, Luna, Marcus. Who else came through? Michael, my guy. All right. Abdullah. BDV, my dude. All right. Dustin. All right. Shout out to all y'all for coming through. Marcus. All right. Shout out to y'all for coming through. This is dope. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna like I'm gonna contact him because Orphe haven't been streaming Orphe in like a minute. So, and I mean Orphe's been busy, so but I'm definitely gonna contact him and see if he wants to be a part of that too. That'd be dope. If we could be like Aniki, me, Orphe. I'm gonna reread a lot of My Hero during this week so that I can just kind of like have everything fresh, like all the like stuff that has happened in the past chapters and all of that. And it's gonna be a dope conversation. Because those two, they know they My Hero, so I can't come in there being like, oh, that guy who has that quirk ability and like, what I mean? I gotta come through. So that's gonna be dope. If anything, it'd either be on Aniki's channel or this channel. But it's gonna be great. All right. Yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about. Like 1A, right? Like, and this is the thing, right? Both 1A and the League of Villains are developing. Like Shigaraki can turn people to dust. Like he could be like, all right, I'm gonna turn this thing to dust, and I'm just gonna like let that shit. I'm gonna let it spread. Like, bruh. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna tweet it out. I'll let you know when it happens. Then I'll and then we'll make the announcement. But like, I'm trying to be better about that and not just say like, oh, I'm gonna stream and then I don't stream. Like, I'm making sure I'm better about it. So, thank y'all for coming through. This was dope. Like, I don't know if Roger's base is caught up, but he always does My Hero read-throughs. I know he's going to love these chapters. He's gonna love these chapters. He's gonna geek out. Like, he got through the he did like a Promised Neverland read-through recently, and he got through the 70, like chapter 72, 73, 74, and that. He went through it, and he was like, yo, so I know he's gonna be hyped for these chapters. And those are GOAT chapters, 72, 73, and 74, like for the Promised Neverland. Those are GOAT level chapters, like for just shonen period. So that's gonna be dope. I can't wait to see Roger go through these chapters if he hasn't already. All right. I gotta get out of here because I have other things that I have to react to. All right. I'm off tomorrow, so I got time. I got the time. Okay, so I'm gonna be reacting throughout the day, throughout the afternoon, throughout the night. All right. So, whoo, whoo. This is some heat, man. This is some heat. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. This is what's making like my hero's at a place right now. My hero, to me, it's at a place. Once this arc is done, we're gonna have we're gonna have so much to talk about. The different factions, the MLA, the League of Villains, the General Hero Association, UA Academy. Like this is so good, man. I'm really happy about this. I'm really happy about this. You know, and this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning for the MLA and what they can do and working through that. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. All right. So shouts out to everybody that came through. I love these chapters. Fire, all right. Raging fire, all right. Anytime I say raging fire, that if y'all remember the old school, like the first season of Pokemon, and there was that episode where Charmander evolved into Charmeleon, and he like used flamethrower on all the Executor, and there was that magician who was like a hack, like he was terrible. And then eventually he figured out how to use the fire, how to do the fire ability properly, like his magic, and he was just like raging fire, like that's where I get that from. And he was just so like goofy, just made me laugh. He just makes me laugh. It was pretty cool. Let me see something. Somebody just contacted me. I don't know what that's about. Let me see. Okay. All right. So thank y'all for coming through, man. Thank y'all for coming through. This is dope. This is why I love streaming. This is why I love streaming. I did miss it. I really did. All right. So I'm back. Going to do Haikyuu later on tonight and Tower of God as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do both. All right. So Haikyuu will be up next. Haikyuu is in a phenomenal place right now. Oh my goodness. That match is the tension in that match. Let me not even get into that. But I'm looking forward to that too. Tower of God is in a very good place too right now. Like it's, you know, it's in a decent place. But Haikyuu is in a great place. All right. So thank y'all for coming through. All right. Yes, Weekly Shonen Jump has to deal with that. I mean, what they're doing is like they're putting out the chapters after every volume comes out, but it's like, it's hard. It's hard. All right. Yeah, the Haikyuu anime is gonna be amazing. I mean, the first 3 seasons are already fire, but the next season is gonna be woo. That's gonna be real good. All right. So look forward to that. Okay, thank y'all for coming through. All right, I'm the Black Manga Critic. And I'm at you.